Hey y'all, what's up? I'm here for Black Ink Crew New York, Season 5, Episode 17. I apologize for this being late. I was just real busy yesterday. I'm going to try not to yell too much during this review because my throat is, kind of scratchy. And I guess between this weather and then other people being sick, so yeah. And I'm trying to get this, out to you guys before I go to Virginia Beach later on for beach weekend. So anyways, let's get into the episode. So it starts off, of course, at 113th, and Walt and Bay and them, they're telling Melanie about Donna and Sky's falling out the other day or whatever. That whole argument that Sky and Donna had got into. How Donna think that you gotta fuck your way to the top or whatever to get a certain position and everything, and because C's fuck Sky's friend, she thinks that's why Sky got the position that she got. And Mel, she's like, what the fuck? Like, Sky deserves it and just be happy for her and everything, this, that, and the third. And, Sky ends up walking in and, Mel, she's like, are you and Donna still friends? And Sky like, man, fuck that bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did a lot for her. I even put my job on the line trying to sneak her back in here, and she gonna, do me like that. So, she like, fuck Donna right now. And C's, he's also there. He had walked in with her at the same time or whatever. And, C's has good news for Mel as well. He, finally makes her the manager of 113th. And, they all celebrating. And Ted, he's kind of salty or whatever. And, Mel's like, can I fire Ted now? And he's like, no, you can't fire him because he's going to be the VP of operations, meaning that he's going to be overseeing all the black inks when I can't do it or whatever. And Mel is like, please just say it's because he your cousin and you ain't going to ever fire him or whatever. And C's is like, shoot. Like, at least he gonna be around me or whatever, and he can't fuck shit up, and he could, sit his ass down on the motherfucking couch with a bitch or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, cause Ted don't do shit. He don't contribute shit to the shop, but sitting on his damn rump. So, anyways, we get to we're at 125th. Kit, she decides to bring her parents in there to meet C's, and I'm like C's. I'm like, why the hell do she got her parents up in there meeting him? Like, y'all are not even a couple. Y'all just fucking around. I'm sorry, y'all. My throat getting dry and shit. But yeah, y'all just fucking around. Y'all not even a couple or whatever. So anyways, C's is like, what did she say about me or whatever? And she's like, I've heard good things or whatever. The dad is asking, how's it working out with Kit and everything, I guess, being at the shop. And, C's is like, well, I'm happy she works for me or whatever. Kit's mom calls her Puddin' and everything. Kit, she's so embarrassed. She's like, oh my God, Mom, why don't you say that in front of him? And apparently she got a whole bunch of other nicknames that she was called when she was growing up. And anytime I think of the nickname Puddin', I think of, the Parkers or whatever. When Nikki, she would call Kim Puddin' all the time. She'd be like, hey, Puddin', So every time somebody, has a nickname like that, I always think of that. But anyway, so C's like, yeah, and I know about the Puddin'. So anyways, her parents have been married for 34 years, whatever. And C's, he's looking at the mom. He's like, I could tell she got that look in her eyes that she want to know when Kit is getting married and everything, this, that, and the third. And I don't remember what the mom said or whatever. She was like, C's knows her very well. They only been meeting for 5 minutes, but already, he knows her and everything. Because she does want to know, I guess, when Kit is going to get married. But Kit is impressed with how, C's is handling her parents. So he might get the pudding tonight or whatever. So anyways, we get, oh shit and Nikki. Pretty much she's been taking a lot of things out on him, because she's been feeling overwhelmed between her baby. Between, losing the baby and, her health or whatever. Her son is on the other side of the country and, she misses California and all this other stuff. And pretty much she feels like she wants to go back to California. And, she tells him, he's trying to convince her to, stay and this, that, and the third. And she's like, I already got my plane ticket. I'm like, well, damn. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, you already had this shit planned. You ain't, try to talk to me about it first or nothing before, going out to buy a ticket and everything. So, whatever. Because I don't care too much about that shit. So, anyways, moving on from that, we get Sky and Cease. They're sitting in Cease's car, and he's like, yo, what's up with the text messages and everything? And Sky, she's like, look, Duchess has been fucking some dude, and it's all over social media. And he like, come again? And so, she's like, look, the dude plays for the Carolina Panthers practice squad. Now, I thought he was actually, in there like swimwear. I didn't know he was just on the practice squad or whatever. But anyway, so he's like, why are you telling me all this? And Sky's like, listen, I just gave you a little bit of Parmesan. I'm about to give you the real Henny the Henny right now. Okay, so I just gave you a little appetizer, and now we about to get into the real shit. So she's like, it's some other guy that's also from North Carolina that was fucking around with Duchess before this dude that she's been fucking with now. Apparently that dude is salty, and I remember hearing some of this stuff in the blogs or whatever, but the other dude is salty, and he's like a street dude or whatever, I guess. But anyways, he's salty or whatever because he was fucking around with Duchess since June or whatever, and and Cease is like, and Duchess left me in October. He's all shocked and everything, and he's reading the comments out loud because I guess he had left the comment under the picture that she took with the dude that's with the Carolina Panthers practice squad or whatever. This street dude had left these comments saying all this stuff. So Cease is reading the comments out loud, and pretty much she left Cease for that dude or whatever, and the dude told her to give Cease the ring back and everything. And Cease, he's really not trying to believe that shit because it's all on social media and everything, whatever. And Sky had me so weak because she was like, let's do the math here, you know what I'm saying? She been fucking around with this dude since June or whatever, and her and Cease ain't break up until October. So Duchess has been swinging that pussy. Sky had me weak or whatever when she did that shit. But anyways, I mean, she was a little bit more on point than I was, but she had me so fucking weak when she was doing that shit. So anyways, Bay has a client that comes in to get a tattoo from her or whatever, and he's flirting with her, and he wants to go out with her on a date and everything. And she agrees to go if he can handle the pain, and he handles the pain, so they gonna end up going out on the date. We get with Duchess, and she's with her sister to go meet her lawyer or whatever. She's telling the lawyer that she wants to have some more Pretty in Inks set up in other cities or whatever. And she's saying how she got screwed at Black Ink. And then the sister starts to speak for her, talking about she put a lot into the relationship and hasn't received anything in return. And I'm just like, why are you talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just, the sister was doing too much, in my opinion. It's like, girl. Like, I just get so, like I said, Cease is not innocent by any means, but I get so tired of Duchess' family acting like as if she's this saint when she's not. Like, have y'all not been watching the last 5 seasons of this fucking show and see what the fuck we've been seeing with Duchess? Like, come the fuck on now. But anyway, so, Duchess is like, pretty much she paid all the bills for Black Ink to save the shop or whatever, and she paid Cease's child support payment, and the lawyer told her that she's entitled to half or even portion of Black Ink. And I'm like, what? Like, they was never even married, so I don't even understand how that's even like possible here. Like, I didn't understand that at all. So anyways, Duchess is like, I don't feel like going through the drama, and the sister is like, fuck that. I would take him for everything. Hit him where it hurts. Fire everybody. Donna and Walt and Scott, all them, and all this other nonsense or whatever. Bunch of tomfoolery. So whatever. Anyways, we're back in 125th, and Ted, he comes in or whatever, you know, asking where C's is at and everything. Then C's, he ends up coming in and he's telling Ted, you know, and Kit about, you know, Duchess and these two dudes. And, you know, telling them about how she was with the first dude while, you know, him and Duchess was still together or whatever, and how, you know, old boy hit you know, how old boy hit him in the DM or whatever. And, you know, she's apparently she was telling old boy shit that only her and C's would know and everything. And, you know, Ted, he's reading the shit or whatever. He's reading the DM, and, you know, Ted is like, he made her give the ring back, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, apparently she also gave the dude some patio furniture or whatever that C's had brought her, and she sat up here and told him that a hurricane took that shit. I was like, now listen, I know things happen in hurricanes or whatever, but when it comes to Duchess, that's just a real likely story. You know what I'm saying? That the fucking hurricane that took the patio furniture or whatever. And Ted was like, I even knew that shit was a lie when she told C's that bullshit or whatever. But yeah, like I said, apparently she gave the furniture to the dude or whatever. And Ted is like, see, I've been telling C's no. But C's kept on saying yeah when it comes to Duchess. So, you know, and then also he was saying, C's was telling them too that Duchess put it in place for that girl to sit up here and lie on him about the whole pregnancy thing so she can leave. And I told y'all early on in the season that I could believe that I could believe that she was looking for a way out and that she could have set this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how true it could be, but I told y'all that I believe that could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Ted is like, I see that she in town, go curse the bitch out or whatever. And, you know, Kit is like, well, maybe I should talk to her. I'm like, bitch, for what? Why do you feel like you need to fucking go over there for what? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I mean, I heard she been talking shit about me or whatever, and apparently Mel's messy ass done told her. I'm like, Mel, you ain't nobody's motherfucking friend. You just constantly going back telling shit or whatever, and it's just like, girl, like, you looking messy as fuck on this season, and it's crazy. But anyway, she's like, I mean, me and her ain't never had beef or whatever, so I want to know why she been talking shit. It's like, girl, why do you feel like it's necessary to go over there? Why do you feel like you need to go talk to her knowing that you're fucking her ex-fiance? Like, but anyway, so we get Nikki and oh shit real quick. He's still pretty much trying to talk her out of leaving, but it doesn't work. She gets into, you know, her Uber or whatever it was or whatever and heads to the airport. So anyways, Bae, she's on her date with old boy that she did the tattoo on. And it looks like they're at a place where you can make like chocolate or chocolate balls or something like that. And, you know, she's nervous and, you know, all like, you know, like a little teenager and everything. And he got her flowers and she explains what she's looking for in a man or whatever. And he tells her pretty much that he could be all that, whatever. And he has another surprise for her. And, you know, it's a horse carriage and they go ride off into the night. I thought that was so cute. So, anyways, we're back in 113th. And, you know, Sky is telling them about the dude that Duchess has been fucking with or whatever. Not the street dude, not the first dude that she was allegedly fucking around with. The dude from the Carolina Panthers. She was like, yeah, you know, she been fucking around with him or whatever, and he's the boy version of me. And they put a side-by-side picture of Sky and him, and I'm just like, girl, what? I was just like, that damn Sky mess. She done wrecked my fucking nerves this season, but she is a fucking mess. So, anyways, Donna shows up. And she's like, you know, I could tell that, you know, Sky is still salty about, or whatever about what happened the other day, but she needs to get over it. I'm not going nowhere. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me, Donna? Like, it's not being salty. You were the one who were being salty and being on some motherfucking haterade because your friend got a promotion. You know what I'm saying? It's like you were the one that was being salty and not being a fucking friend. So I would be feeling some type of way towards you too. I would be acting snake towards you too, especially when you ain't give a motherfucking apology for your fucking actions. Like, fuck out of here. The fuck? So anyways, like, bitch, I don't owe you shit. So anyways, they get a package, you know, from C's or whatever. Everybody gets an invitation for this mixer that they're gonna have, you know, in Atlanta, except for Donna. And, you know, she was like, well, I ain't got no invitation or whatever. And, you know, she's asking them, like, did y'all already know about this? And they was like, no, we just finding out, like, you know, like you or whatever. And she was like, you know, C's wasn't even this petty or whatever when I fucked Duchess and everything. Like, he gonna get mad because I said he fucked some bitches, so what or whatever. And Walt is like, I mean, you said the man breath smell like doo-doo. You better be lucky. And like I told y'all last week, I could believe that. I could believe that, but it's like, come the fuck on. Like, you don't talk to somebody that's your fucking boss like that, okay? That has the power to hire and fire you. Like, come the fuck on. Like, you talking all this cash money shit to him or whatever, and just the way you've been acting, and you think like, girl, no. Like, you think somebody owe you something at this point? No. Like I said, Donna, like, I was feeling sorry for you at one point, but it's like you put yourself in these situations a lot of times, and like that shit is annoying as fuck. Like, but anyway, so she's sitting up here saying how y'all new bitches or whatever get an invite before me and da 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 and all this other stuff, and you know she leaves or whatever, this, that, and the third, and you know Sky's like, bye bitch, you know I'm going to Atlanta. Okay, so moving on from that, the last thing is Duchess and Kit. So Duchess, you know, we're at her house or whatever. She's on the phone with, you know, one of her friends or whatever, and, you know, telling her friend that Kit is supposed to be coming by and everything. And the friend is sitting up here saying to Duchess, I mean, if she get out of line, you already know, to beat her ass and everything. I said, Duchess can't fight. Duchess can't fucking fight. Like, I don't even know why you gonna sit up here and tell her that shit. So anyways, you know, Kit is like, you know, I'm only dating one man or whatever. Duchess the one who been out here thotting and this, that, and the third. So, you know, Kit is like, I haven't seen you in a while or whatever, you know. And Duchess is like, I mean, if you're gonna be fucking my ex, like, why would I see you and everything? And, you know, she's like, if you're trying to be my friend, that wouldn't make sense or whatever. And, you know, Kit is like, you know, I wouldn't say, you know, friends, because, you know, you've been running your mouth about me to people or whatever, this, that, and the third. And she's like, and I heard you felt some type of way or whatever. And Duchess is like, you ain't hear from my mouth, so you didn't hear anything, and I still have your number, and if I had a problem, I would have came to you and said something. And it's like, Duchess, but you did feel some type of way, otherwise you wouldn't have been talking shit about Kit to Mel. Like, you did feel some type of way. Like, stop it, you know. So Kit was saying something like, you know, so what if you was to call and check up on me, like, what would you say or whatever? And Duchess is like, I wouldn't, like, I ain't fucking your ex and whatever. She's like, you just another bitch or whatever, and I see what kind of female you is and everything. Like, you're just another bitch, and you need to worry about the bitches that C's got around you and all this other stuff. And, you know, Duchess is like, you know, matter of fact, why don't you excuse yourself, sweetheart, or whatever. And Kit is like, no, I'll leave when the fuck I'm ready to leave, this, that, and the third. So Duchess, she comes out her she pulls out a motherfucking bottle of mace, and I'm like, that bitch was waiting for that shit. She was waiting to do that shit, okay? And then it's like, was there fucking water in that bottle? Because that shit didn't faze Kit at all. Kit, you know, went and grabbed like a wine bottle or something, and she was trying to hit Duchess upside her motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? And Duchess, she run into the other room or whatever, and security comes, and you know, Kit is trying to, you know, push through them or whatever to get to Duchess and everything, and Duchess on the other side of the door talking about something. I don't fight. No, bitch, you just don't know how to fight. That's what that shit is. You ain't fooling nobody, okay? Because that is some bitch shit. Like, how you gonna sit up here and spray her with some shit and then go and sit up here and run like a little bitch? Like, come the fuck on. Like, and like I said before, you know, you and Kit were associates. I mean, at the same time, I do kind of understand in a way, because it did seem like Kit was trying to be your friend, but y'all was just associates. So it's just kind of like, I mean, girl, and then you dating old boy anyway, so like but I mean, you know, that was pretty much the episode, y'all, in a nutshell. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys come back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.